Welcome to the Daily App Show iPhone edition. My name is Jared, and today we're going to take a look at Password Caddy. It's an application that helps you keep your passwords and secure information stored in one application. So I'm going to enter in my master password to log in. If I need a password hint, I can get that by switching that little switch to on. Let's hit go and log in. So now we're looking at our Caddy dashboard, which shows us all of the different categories of secure information that we could enter. Now, when you launch this application for the first time, it's going to give you the option to even set up more than one Caddy, which means that you can categorize your specific information. You know, for example, if I wanted a Caddy for my personal data and a separate Caddy for my business data, I could separate those. But I just set up one, and I think most people will probably only need one Caddy. But you can set up multiple if you wanted, and that's very easy to do. So setting a key, which is a new password to save, is very easy. You just hit add, and then I can go and change the icon here to any icon that I would like that is in here. So we have lots of icons, and then we even have popular websites, social networks, computer brand logos and everything in here so that we can customize those. So for example, I'm just going to choose the globe for World Wide Web. And I'll go ahead and type in Daily App Show because we're going to add a password for Daily App Show. Now under category, I can go and choose from these different categories. So this one, it happens to be a website login, so I'm going to choose website login. But we can also add computer logins, financial, bills, online shopping, software keys. So let's choose website login, and then the template, we can choose basic login, website login, financial, credit card, software key. So it's a website login, I'll choose that and hit done. And then it takes us to that page where we enter in the URL for login. So I would just simply enter in dailyappshow.com, hit back, username, hit back, and password. Now I can enter in the password that I use right here, or I can generate a password from within the application. The application has a really nice password generation tool that generates really secure passwords based on how many of these switches you have turned on over here. The more switches you have turned on, the more secure the password's going to be, but the more difficult it's going to be to remember it. That's where the tools of Password Caddy really shine. So I'm going to make an extremely difficult password. That's pretty difficult, but if we upped it to perhaps 16 characters, imagine trying to remember that password. It would probably be very hard unless you entered it all the time. So I'm going to use this password and then go back, and now we have that password entered. So now if I go under website logins, I could see the Daily App Show right here, and if I tap on it, I could see all my information right here. When I tap on password, it gives me a couple different options. One is to edit the field as if I wanted to change the password. Second one's to copy it to the clipboard. And the third one's just to reveal the password and actually show it to me. So what I could do is hit copy to clipboard and then go out to Safari, and when I get to my login page, I could just paste the password in, which is going to make it much easier than trying to remember that password, to go from this application to Safari. So now it's in my clipboard, I can go to my website and I can log in really easily. I can also add financial information, perhaps credit card data and everything. Because it's in the application, it's secure and locked behind a password, so that way my information is safe. I can back up for a small fee. There is a backup service that allows us to go and back up our information securely to the Password Caddy website, which of course the information is secure there as well. Under settings, we could turn on sounds, auto check password, auto lock, reset the tutorials if I wanted to view the tutorials again, and then the Caddy password that shows up when we open the application. We could simply use the find tool once we have a lot of passwords in our application to find things quickly, and we can also add those to favorites as well, which makes it easier to find items that we use quite often. For example, I had added Daily App Show and then the password to my MacBook Pro under my favorite section so that I could get to those really quickly. So Password Caddy is extremely easy to use. We can simply hit edit here and I could actually reorganize these items if I wanted to, or if I don't plan on ever putting any of my bills in here, I could remove that just to get it out of the way. And of course, this is going to delete anything that I had in there, and so I want to make sure not to delete that if I had items saved in that category in my dashboard. So when I'm all done, I could simply hit close and save. Here as a way to get back into my caddy. I can also create a new caddy here, because this is my original caddy. If I wanted to create another caddy for another purpose, I could do that here as well and have multiple caddies, you know, like I said earlier, perhaps for personal or business use, or even so additional users that use your device. Maybe you're not on an iPhone, you're on an iPod Touch that you share with another person. You both can have secure caddies with your secure information stored in here. So it works out really well. So it's a very nice application. Recommend that you check it out when it comes time for you to need somewhere secure to save your passwords, to have all of them available whenever you need them. Password Caddy is your tool for that. So take care, and we'll see you next time on the Daily App Show.